Hello everyone and welcome back to our channel. Today, we re-diving into the enchanting world of one of nature's most peculiar and beloved creatures. Get ready to journey through the complete life story of these spiny little adventurers, from their very first breath to their twilight years. Our story begins in a cozy hidden nest, perhaps tucked under a log pile or nestled deep within a thicket. Here, a mother hedgehog gives birth to a litter of tiny, blind, and utterly defenseless You might be surprised to learn that they're born with their spines, but these are soft white and hidden beneath a layer of skin to protect the mother during birth. Within just a few hours, these first spines begin to emerge like tiny little bristles. For the first couple of weeks, the hoglets are completely dependent on their mother's warmth and milk, which is rich in fat to help them grow quickly. Their eyes and ears remain sealed, and their world is a dark, warm, and comforting place, filled with the scent of their mother and siblings. Around 3 to 4 weeks of age, a magical transformation occurs. The hoglets' eyes and ears finally open, and they begin to see and hear the world around them for the first time. Their baby spines have been replaced by a darker, stronger set, and they start to resemble miniature versions of their parents. This is also when they take their first wobbly steps outside the nest, a crucial period of learning. Their mother becomes their guide, teaching them the most important hedgehog skill of all, how to forage for food. They learn to follow her scent, using their powerful noses to sniff out tasty beetles, juicy caterpillars, earthworms, and slugs. It's during these first family outings that they also master their legendary defense mechanism. At the slightest sign of danger, they learn to contract powerful muscles along their back, rolling into a tight, impenetrable ball of spines, a formidable fortress that deters most predators. As they approach 6 to 8 weeks old, our young hedgehogs are becoming increasingly independent. They've been weaned off their mother's milk and are now skilled hunters in their own right. The family bond begins to loosen, and one by one, the siblings venture off to establish their own territories. This marks the beginning of their solitary life. Hedgehogs are not social animals. They prefer to roam alone under the cover of darkness. An adult hedgehog's territory can span several gardens or even entire parks. They are creatures of habit, often following the same nightly routes in their relentless search for food. A single hedgehog can travel up to 2 miles in one night. Their lives are governed by the seasons, a rhythm of activity and rest. As summer fades into autumn, a primal instinct kicks in. The hedgehogs begin to eat voraciously, a behavior known as autumn fattening. They need to build up significant fat reserves to survive the long, cold winter. Every slug, every beetle counts. They must reach a critical weight, typically around 600 grams, to have enough energy to last through hibernation. They also start searching for the perfect hibernation spot, called a hibernaculum. This could be a sturdy compost heap, a pile of dry leaves under a shed, or a custom-built hedgehog house. Once settled, their body undergoes an incredible change. Their heart rate plummets from about 190 beats per minute to just 20. Their breathing slows dramatically, and their body temperature drops to match the air around them. This state of suspended animation allows them to conserve precious energy when food is scarce. They might wake up briefly on milder winter days, but for the most part, they are deep in slumber, dreaming of spring. When the warmth of spring finally returns, the hedgehogs slowly awaken from their deep sleep. They are groggy, hungry, and have lost nearly a third of their body weight. Their first priority is to find food and water to replenish their strength. Once they've recovered, their attention turns to the next chapter, finding a mate. The normally solitary hedgehogs begin to seek each other out. The male will often circle a female for hours in a noisy and determined courtship ritual, sometimes called a hedgehog carousel. It's a loud affair, full of huffing and snorting. If the female accepts his advances, they will mate, and the male will soon depart, leaving the female to begin the cycle of life all over again. She will build her nest, and in about 4 weeks, a new generation of hoglets will be born, ready to start their own incredible journey. An adult hedgehog's life is not without its challenges. While their spines offer excellent protection against natural predators like foxes and badgers, they face many modern-day threats. Busy roads, garden netting, pesticides that poison their food sources, and habitat loss all pose significant dangers. The average lifespan of a hedgehog in the wild is sadly only 2 to 3 years, though in a safe, enclosed environment, they can live for up to. These gentle creatures are a vital part of our ecosystem, acting as natural pest controllers in our gardens. We can all do our part to help them thrive by creating small gaps in our fences for them to pass through, leaving out a shallow dish of water, avoiding slug pellets, and checking carefully before strimming or lighting bonfires. And so, the life of a hedgehog is a tale of resilience, instinct, and quiet determination. From a tiny, helpless hoglet to a seasoned nocturnal forager, each hedgehog navigates a world of wonders and dangers. They are a beautiful reminder of the wild and precious nature that exists right on our doorsteps. The next time you hear a rustle in the bushes on a dark evening, it might just be one of these spiny wanderers on its nightly patrol. Thank you so much for joining us on this deep dive into the life of a hedgehog. If you enjoyed this video and learned something new, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to our channel for more amazing stories from the natural world. Don't forget to hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. We'll see you in the next video.